Sean, 2020 has been a challenging year, and there are so many concerns all across the valley, one of which is food insecurity. And the Health Plan of Nevada has stepped up to not only take care of all you folks that are watching right now, but also to help those who may need a hot meal on their table.
No question. And they are doing it in a big, big way. Kelly Simonson is the president of United Healthcare Community Plan of Nevada. She's joining us now from the office with more lovely artwork behind you as well. How are you, Kelly?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing very, very well. I love what you did on it was Tuesday the 29th. You donated a couple bucks to the Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada. Tell us how big of a donation we're talking here and the difference this is going to make for the senior community here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. So, United Healthcare made a $1 million donation to Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada on Tuesday. And that $1 million is targeted towards two programs that Catholic Charity sponsors. And that's the Meals on Wheels program, which provides low income seniors with healthy meals on a weekly basis,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the Renewing Hope for Men program that offers homeless men a structured work and living environment so that they can gain self sufficiency through employment and substance use disorder treatment while being housed in a secure setting.
Wow.
And why is it so important for you as a company, to go above and beyond and reach out and help the community like this?
Sure. So, really, as a society, we really need to address basic needs of our fellow citizens because they cannot achieve true wellness unless these basic foundational needs are met. And as a healthcare company, many people focus on physical health, which is really one component of a person's overall health status. We really need to look at what is called the social determinants of health, which really have a significant impact on someone's overall health care. And those social determinants really include affordable food, affordable housing, transportation, employment, and substance use disorder treatment. So when you think of a person who really is battling addiction or has insecure food or insecure housing, it's very difficult for them to focus on managing a chronic disease like diabetes or cardiovascular disease
Yeah.
or maintaining a regular schedule of visits for their child's immunizations. Because if you don't have a secure home or you don't have secure food, it's difficult to even fathom focusing on those more complex issues in your life.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, those extenuating circumstances can cause a major issue and get. I like the fact that you're focusing on the things that cause the problem in the first place rather than just the problem. That's that's the truth with healthcare. I mean, you want to make sure rather than just treat the
Absolutely.
diabetes, what's causing it, and maybe we can fix that, and that will stop the things going down the line, which I think is so smart. And this is part of the mantra there at United Healthcare, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What else are you and your team doing to ensure that the vulnerable members of the community they have access to this sort of stuff? I know. I mean, you're a healthcare company. You're not necessarily a housing company. So how do you do that?
Right, absolutely. So we have really made quite a few investments in community organizations and developed our own programs internally to help our members who are dealing with these social determinants. So we have a variety of programs. And when we look at housing, we offer members in need short-term transitional housing, which allows people who've had a medical episode and maybe have just left the hospital but they still need to do their IV antibiotic therapy or complete their wound care therapy. And unfortunately, some of these individuals don't have a home. So we provide that transitional home so that they can complete their 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 medical care in a safe environment. And then we also offer long-term supportive housing where people receive a voucher for an apartment unit and we provide the wraparound services, social services, medical services. So we send staff into the member in the apartment complex and basically they ensure that they're making their medical appointments and they're receiving their behavioral health care and helping them apply for jobs and even Social Security disability, so that they have that income to eventually pay for their own housing unit. And it's really just a step towards self sufficiency. And then
Mhm.
we also offer transportation if our members need transportation to their medical or their social service appointments. We help members obtain their Nevada ID card or their GED, which are both critical to
Huge.
That's
gaining self
great.
sufficiency through employment.
I love it.
Well, that's great, Kelly. There's just so much great work you're doing, and the situations you were talking about. I mean, these are folks who are really in critical need. I don't know where else they might turn in some of these situations. So, thank you for everything you do.
Awesome. It is great having you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. If you want to, we
Thanks
have
for having me.
$1 million donation, by the way. That is very, very, very kind of them.
Yeah, that's not shabby.
If you want to learn more about the great work they're doing, you can go to the website or call the number you see right there on your screen. Health Plan of Nevada, a United Healthcare company, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.